Peace and love, family. It's your brother Isaiah tapping in with another video for the conscious brothers and sisters in the conscious community. Keeping the struggle because we know it's through the struggle that we grow. Also, I like to say that it is, in fact, a slow process for progress and that the race is not to the swift, it's to those that remain dutiful. So make sure you stay in this for the long haul. Y'all already know my videos, they never constitute legal advice. I'm not a legal counsel, I'm not an attorney. I'm your brother sharing with you education and information about my walks, about my travels, throughout my journey called life. And I like to extend these honors to you because when you're honoring man and woman, you're honoring yourself. Let me give adoration to Allah, the head, the temple of my life, and extend that same love, courtesy, and acknowledgement to all of his messengers and prophets. Peace to all of you, beloved brothers and sisters, and grand rising to the indigenous and the chosen ones. I just wanted to make this real quick live to inform y'all that tomorrow I will be having the workshop in St. Louis. I know a lot of you guys probably couldn't afford to travel, fly, whatever, you know. I understand, and being where it's at, where it's located in St. Louis, a lot of people don't even like to come to St. Louis for real. There's so much stuff going on down there. But if you want to participate, you can actually still join the live feed that we will have for anybody that want to participate but may not be able to physically be present, and you want to actually join in on the live so you can get a direct experience of all the information that I will be providing and covering. This workshop will be very informative. I will be going over a lot of different things that a lot of you guys probably would want to see. All right. And I will be explaining things in full detail. I will be covering insurance contracts, installment contracts. We'll be going over open-end credit agreements. And we'll actually be going over these agreements in the classroom. We'll be explaining it and how you should go about, you know, how you deal with your agreements, what you're supposed to do, what steps to take, and how you solidify your rights or procure your rights to receive what you're entitled to. I'll be going over the banking system. We'll be talking about the EFTPS system. I'll be showing you how that system works. We'll be dealing with the bank depository insurance, the bank account, your memberships agreements, all these different things I will be covering. I will be showing you how to do certain things too in this workshop that I'm only going to show you in the workshop. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that comes out to the workshop, you will actually be getting a lot of great information that I'm only going to provide in the workshop for those individuals that want to learn more about what it is that I'm offering over here at the People's Remedy. Also, I will be going over like things like this, like this right here is known as, this is an assignment, okay? This is an assignment. I'll be showing you how assignments work, how you transfer property, how to manage your corporations. I'll be showing you how to set things up properly, all the paperwork you need, what different agencies you need to, you know, do certain things with in order to have your stuff set up right. We'll be going over a lot of different things that only I'll be providing at this workshop. So I'm giving anybody that want to be there an opportunity to still get a chance to actually participate before tomorrow. So let me show you too. Let's see, where is it at? There's something else I wanted to show y'all, but I can't find it. But I'll be going over the endorsement process. I'll be explaining to you how this process works and how you do endorsements for like traffic citations. Also, we'll be going over different parts of the court process. I will be showing you how you're supposed to deal with the court, how to properly deal with any case that you're dealing with. It doesn't matter whether it's criminal, civil. It doesn't matter what type of case it is, but I'll be going over the court process. I will be showing individuals, because all roads will sometimes lead you to court. So if you're dealing with a company and you have to sue them, you got to know how to actually go about taking action. If you're being sued in an action, you got to know how to take action in that situation too. So I'll be covering all of this stuff, man, and it's going to be very informative. We'll be going over stamps, such as this stamp right here. Hold up, let me show you what I'm talking about. Now, when I say stamps, right, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Just going to show you a few of them, you know what I'm saying? This is a stamp, okay? This is a stamp. This is a stamp. This is a stamp. This is a stamp. You know what I'm saying? I'll be explaining that. I'll be explaining other things pertaining to corporations and their structures and all the documents that's needed. I'm gonna be going over a lot of great information, man. So if you want to be involved, if you want to participate, make sure you sign up so you can actually get in on the live, or you can catch the retake. And usually the retake is it costs more than, you know, if you just signed up. So it's up to you. You know, most of y'all might not have the money to sign up at the moment. I know a lot of people working paycheck to paycheck. They don't even have a few extra ends to even lend. Like, I want to come, brother Isaiah, but shoot, bro, I'm struggling out here, bro. Like, shoot, with the child support payments, with my bills, and then I got to get gas. You know, I got to go to work all week. I work way, you know, damn near 45 minutes from where I live, bro. And then I got to go there and back this every day. So I understand, like, a lot of people be having, you know, different complications. And that's the thing about life that you got to understand, is that don't box yourself into a lifestyle that your lifestyle becomes like, it almost becomes like a prison sentence, to the point to where you're so succumbed by everything that you've created for yourself that you can't live outside of that structure. Like, anything outside of what you normally do, it's like you're like, nah, this is what I do every day. Like, I go to work. When I get off work, I hit the gym. When I hit the gym, sure, I might have like a couple of hours to see my peoples, and then I'm at the crib, man. I done ate and I'm took my shot. I'm laid back, you know. And this is my daily routine. So when you get caught up in that, you don't leave room for nothing else to grow in that routine. So you got to make sacrifices, and that's what, you know, you got to make, man. Like, I remember when I used to work every day, and it was just like, you know, I'm learning about commerce and commercial law, but it's a process of learning. You got to go through and make your own mistakes and stuff like that to figure out things for yourself. But once you get yourself in the right position, you'll be able to do things that you want to do. I'll be going over stuff like this. All right, this is a signature card, all right, from a bank. All right, I'll be explaining what this is. This right here is this is a proof of claim form. Actually, I created it myself. You have to learn how to create your own documents. Certain documents that they have already that you can use, that makes it easier. But certain types of documents you have to create yourself. This proof of claim is a standard proof of claim. I can use it for practically anything. This is like, I just basically created a general form that I can use because I actually needed one for a court case. because I was dealing with a court case. So I'm like, man, you know, I gotta create something. So I created it, and this is what I use in order for a proof of claim. I will actually be going over drafts too. If you don't know what drafts are, I'll be covering what drafts are, how drafts work, things like that. I'll be explaining the birth certificate in its usage. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't understand what this document is and what it's actually used for. I'll be explaining this. And I'll be showing you how you're supposed to serve and deliver certain, the proper way of delivering your documentation whenever you're, you know, transferring property from one living person to another living person. Okay, and it's I think and I also I'll be talking about trust too. I'll be going over trust. All right, I'll be explaining trust. I'm gonna actually cover I'm gonna cover a special kind of trust that I'm gonna be showing everybody, you know, and actually showing them how to create this trust and the importance of this trust and other documents, because a lot of y'all just got trust and y'all missing a lot of other documents that need to be with that trust. All right, so I'll be covering that, and I'll be showing you, if you do have a trust, how that trust where that trust needs to be registered. All right, and it's a reason why it needs to be registered in a specific place. All right, and I'm gonna be explaining all of that. So if you interested in getting this information and learning how to do certain things that maybe you can only get from me, because this is my creation of what I developed over the years in order to do certain things that I'm doing. So anybody that want to learn this process and the way that I'm teaching it will actually have to actually go through me to get it. And a lot of some of the things that I may teach may be similar to certain things you've probably heard from other people. And then certain other things that I may teach and show you, you've probably never seen or heard nobody teach before. But because we all got different ways that we all do things. So just make sure that if you want to be involved, you sign up and you get there. Also, I got a few webinars that I got in mind that I'm finna put in play. I don't know exactly which one I'm gonna actually do first, but I got two in mind that I want to actually go over, right? I know one is dealing with securing your funds with the bank, and the other one is actually dealing with how to purchase a vehicle, because a lot of people have been trying to learn how to purchase a vehicle. A lot of people have been teaching people to use 1099As and all of this stuff like that. I actually going to show you a actual secure way that you're supposed to actually go about doing things, even all the way from the application and the denial. Like if you go and you submit an application and they deny you the credit that you're requesting, I'm show you how to deal with all of that, all the way up until the time where you receive that notice in the mail within 7 days, where they tell you if you want to appeal this and all that. I'm gonna show you everything you need to know and how to deal with that. But the best way, and this is just my honesty, the best way to deal with purchasing a car, a house, phone, or anything is to correct your credit report, because you have a right to credit. And if anybody's affecting your rights to that credit, whether it's the credit, Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, it don't matter who it is, anybody's affecting your credit or your rights to receive credit, that's where you start at. All right, that's where initially all of your problems don't start with. It don't start with the companies that's not approving you for credit. Where your problem starts with is the way the credit bureaus is transferring your credit information to third parties. Because whenever you request for credit, they have to make a request through the credit agency to see, about your credit worthiness. if TransUnion is in fact exposing certain information that they shouldn't be exposing to the third parties, which is causing the third party to make an informed decision not to grant credit substantially in the amount being requested by the consumer. All right. And it's a certain thing that you have to learn in order to deal with the misrepresentation of how your credit is being displayed by these agencies to other agencies, right? And you got to understand that transactions are not part of a credit report. No transactions or shouldn't be on your report. So like if you paid your bill last month, that shouldn't be on your credit report. It shouldn't be showing none of your transaction that you missed a late payment. None of that should show up on your, that's not part of a credit report. That should not be reported on your report. And it be things like that that affect your credit. And you not knowing that these items that's being reported on your credit is not accurate, and allowing this stuff to happen can affect you. But once you clean that credit report up and you get that credit report corrected, now you got the power to purchase, because in the United States, the purchasing power in the United States is credit. Credit is the way that all things are purchased because they in bankruptcy. So they can only offer you the rights to receive a loan with them or credit with them, whether that's credit for services, whether that's credit for goods. It don't matter what the credit is needed for. If you want a car, you can't purchase a car without receiving credit from the United States. In order to buy any car off any car lot, you have to get an approval from the United States to receive a loan of currency. And it's just that simple, man. If I go to a dealership and I apply for a loan, I'm applying with the United States because the dealer is a transfer agency that's representing the United States before that's representing all consumers before the United States. So anytime you go to any what they call, it's called it's like a trading platform. So when you go on the dealership lot, right, where you are at, you're in the stock market. All right, you're on the stock market floor. All right, when consumers purchase stocks, they have to go out into the public, and they have to go to an investment company that basically issues investment stocks to investors to purchase and invest the stock for their personal usage. So when you go to a dealership, you're actually on a trading platform, and you're actually like in the what they call it when they say on the stock investment floor. So you're actually on you're dealing with a stock investment company when you go in there and you're purchasing stock, right? And you're issuing stocks on the you got a first market, you got a second market. You know what I'm saying? You got different markets of how stocks is being purchased. So you are a stock investor. Every time you go out, that's what you're doing. You're purchasing stocks for your company. You're purchasing stocks for your enterprise. And you are the one issuing the stocks in the name of your enterprise. And the enterprise is the party stated in the stock certificate that the amounts of stocks that you're trying to receive is due to. It's due to your enterprise. And the creditor providing that stock to you is the one making the offer of those amounts to you for you to accept to be paid to you in the future. And the dates and the amounts are already evidence on the face of the instrument. But you as a stock investor, not understanding how stock investment work or a pledge or a bargain works, enter into a bargain agreement and end up becoming a new debtor in the agreement, not understanding how pledges work. And that's what I'm gonna be going over, showing you how, you know, pledges work, how the UCC work. I'll be going over that too. A lot of this stuff brief, right? Showing you how you're supposed to use this stuff. Now I'm gonna explain something to you, right? And then I'm gone after this. So a lot of us was taught when we first started learning this information that you file a UCC financing statement, you do a chargeback process using a bond with the Treasury, and then once you get your green slip back, that's proof that the Treasury got the bond, and now you can draw on the Treasury using your bond number or whatever, right? Without any substantiation of proof that you're in a contract or somebody's accepted doing business with you based off just delivering a document. All right, now a lot of us can accept that because we accept a lot of stuff that never was proven to us and we just believe in it. So it's easy for somebody to give you something that don't show you no proof and you just believe that this is real, even though you can't substantiate any proof behind it, right? Now, when you look at the uniform, the UCC, usually you got the debtor slot, you got the creditor slot, right? You got the collateral slot, right? And that's usually makes up the whole document, right? Now they say you usually don't file a UCC1 unless you have a security agreement which substantiates your claim of interest. Now, if you know anything about UCC 8201 issuer, right? If you understand what an issuer is, you'll understand why, as an issuer, you need to file a UCC. Now, when you look at the UCC, it got different designations. You can file a UCC as a debtor-creditor relationship, or you can file it as a leasee, leaseor. You can file it as a buyer, seller. You can file a UCC as a Bailey, Baylor. So you can choose which type of designation in which you're filing for. So usually when you have a right to receive financing, right, you can cover that right to financing with a financing statement securing your rights in the financing if in fact the instrument which grants you the rights to the financing is filed in the with the financing statement showing your rights to receive the amount stated that is due to you from another person as a lender. So, but most people ain't teaching you like this. They teaching you from the UCC booklet where you just file one UCC and you just keep doing UCC 3 amendments and all of that. But you can file a financing statement for each and every account that you have. Every transaction is its own separate transaction, and every transaction can be financed by a financing statement. The reason why we are not commercial in our venue as consumers, we don't operate commercial. We operate for personal use, but because the system is commercial in nature, in the way that it operates, every action in its and being enacted first caters to the commercial aspects of an agreement. So even though it's for your personal usage, the nature of the transaction is commercial. Even though you are non-commercial and the usage of what you're purchasing is for non-commercial usage, you got to go through a commercial venue to purchase that non-commercial product through a commercial entity that has to exemplify you as a consumer. But it's still commercial in nature because the entity is a commercial entity and you're doing a commercial transaction. So being that it's all commercial in nature, it gives you the rights to file a financing statement, a UCC, a Uniform Commercial Code filing, in order to preserve or claim a right that you have in property. But you must learn how to file these documents correctly. You must learn how to do certain things in order to make sure that every claim made by you is made properly. A UCC is not necessary because you have the rights just to take possession of the goods and use them for what they for. But a UCC can secure and give more protection to your rights to receive a balance that's due to you under the terms of an agreement with another party. Anytime you enter into a contract, and I'm going to say this and then I'm gone. And I'm going to say this and I hope that you catch what I'm saying. Okay? But if you want to know more about what I'm talking about, sign up so you can be informed and learn how to do these things that I'm going to be covering in this workshop. A workshop is where I show you step by step how to do certain things, okay? That's what the workshop is for. It's to show you how to do certain things that you may not know how to do. Okay, now check this out. So what I was finna say, when it comes to damn, I forgot what I was finna say. It was something about the UCC. I lost my thought. I lost my thought just that quick. But it was something pertaining to the UCC. I was getting ready to tell you something about it. But make sure you sign up, man, because I will be covering a lot of great information that I feel that a lot of people need to know. Oh yeah, I know what I was going to say. So, whenever you enter into a contract, right, you got to understand what's actually taking place and what's happening, right? In order for when you file any kind of document, you got to make sure that the documents are correct and that any claims being made by you are accurate claims. If you don't understand what's happening in the transaction, your filing is never going to be right. You're always going to misrepresent what's going on because you don't even understand yourself what's happening. So that's why I say in this workshop, I will be explaining what's going on, and if you decide that you want to file a financing statement to secure any interest you have, how you would do that, or if you just want to actually just take possession and hold the rights under the offer to receive what the trustee is offering to you under the agreement, you want to actually sign up so you won't miss it, man. But I'm out of here. I gave y'all a little bit more than I expected to give, but you know how I am. I have no problem with sharing the knowledge, sharing the wealth, sharing the information with you, and allowing you to do your own due diligence to figure out, for yourself the best methods that work for you. But when it's all said and done, if you want to know more about what Brother Isaiah got going on, make sure you sign up. You see what that says? Hold up. Approved. Stamp that joint. Approved. I'm out of here. Peace and love.